We usually go to Nights In just because it has jacuzzis and all that good stuff, and it's really cheap. It's only like what did we pay like last time? I think
It
like
was $80 for the jacuzzi.
yeah, $80 for a
Oh,
jacuzzi
this
room.
is, yeah, this has got all that. And guess what? 24/7 press screen order food.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool.
I was looking through. I was like, okay, that's me. That's me.
She goes, I want to go there.
I know.
Yeah. And then like a little area where you can get fresh fruit and Starbucks and all that kind of stuff. For $75 a night.
That's not bad at all.
And I asked them if they offered a clergy discount because I was reading. I went to the. I'm really thorough. I'm a very thorough girl, but I found the what's it called here? Well, it's the theological. Let's see, this would be. I think it's called. Well, it's the Travel Graduate Theological Foundation. So they are students, but they're still a theological foundation. And there were 2 hotels in South Bend that offered clergy, discounts. And then it mentioned the Hyatt, but yet when I called them, they didn't, And I just, I asked. I said, "Do you offer, for clergy?" But I thought $75 a night.
It's still like bad.
Oh no, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. I just wanted him to have,
Yeah.
finest. So. Some of the other hotels around here were like 100 and some, and I was like, That's because of Notre Dame, and they know they can
Depends
get
how
that at
close they
certain
are,
times.
yeah.
Yeah.
Especially it's crazy on our off season, and we still get that kind of business. You'd think there'd be a lot of clergy, discounts, considering we got, Holy Cross and Beth College and Notre Dame's basically set as a religious school.
Right.
You think there'd be tons of them.
Like if anybody, like any priest or anything comes up there, they got rooms already built in there, and then they got a whole apartment building.
Their dorm.
Thing set up.
Yeah, it's like a.
Yeah.
Because me and Nikki was gonna get in there at one time. They're gonna let us live there.
There's an actual name for it. It's I want to say maybe like a monastery type thing.
Yeah, because there's nothing but priest in there. So.
Right. Yeah. I was just, it was just kind of fun. I looked at there's the one mansion, the Beager Mansion. Yep. That is like 150 a night.
So that's not bad for what you're getting there, because that's like, it really is a mansion, and it's like huge rooms and all that stuff. But I couldn't see paying that for.
Yeah, I looked at it and I just kind of went, it was all right.
It was okay, but it's a mansion is exactly what it is. It's like historical, and there's certain things you can't sit on and stuff,
Right, but I thought for inspiration when I saw like the Zen rooms, I called it Zen. I never use that word, but when it was just the style, it's brand new and clean and because he said he wanted time to prepare, and I thought, comparable, just try to be. Yeah. But thank you guys for being here. I was very much looking forward to it.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah.
Glad to come out.
Yeah.
What we do.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, it's like, I have new friends.
And you'd be amazed at how many people that we just went to lunch yesterday and we picked up 2 new members.
Yep.
That just are all about trying to figure out what's going on in the world, and because as much stuff as we've been through and I've crawled under, and you gotta figure I'm the first guy to see anything if there's anything, because I'm the first one in, because I'm always with the camera. We could be driving down the road and people tell us to roll the window down. It's like, where we gotta go? We need a card. We need, this is happening and this is happening. It's like, all right, well, it's sort of hard because of our work schedules. It's sort of a bear right now because I work some crazy hours now. But
plan everything out.
Right.
Yeah,
well, I think there's definitely someone I mean, if you're an investigator, you're an investigator. So, you know, knowing things in details and looking them up, and researching stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
A lot of hours
When we
involved.
first started the group, we had, what, 10, 15 members, and that was it. We had no investigations, no hunts.
Yeah, we had
It was
nothing.
like a year and a half, there was like nothing. And then all of a sudden, it's all picked up.
Yeah,
you know?
we blew up.
Yeah.
The mayor of
40,
Mishawaka
50.
got ticked off at us and kicked us out of the
Yeah, we were
cemetery.
talking about that yesterday. But yeah, we got 40, 50 members now in our area. Keep growing every month we get new members. So.
40, 50, that sounds good.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's not bad considering if you look on the net, we're number 3.
Yeah.
You know, out of all everybody, we're number 3.
Number 3 on the net.
Yeah, which is pretty good. I mean, if something pops up, the first thing you're gonna see is us, Indiana Paranormal. And I mean, I can't tell you how many emails I've gotten from different states saying, "Hey, you know, would you consider branching out?" Or it's like all of our officers alone, we don't have enough to send them out everywhere. You know what I mean? Because we get tons of emails. We come check this out. We come check this out. And a lot of them are hocus pocus. You know, just somebody thinks that there's something there, but just to make them feel safe and everything. And I mean, according to us, that's our job. If we can bring a little bit of safety to somebody and make them feel a little bit more comfortable in their home, then that's what we should do. Mm-hmm. Like I said, we do strictly volunteer, you know, so it's like there's no profit in what we do. I mean, me and him will sit outside of Best Buy for 3 days in the winter, sleet and snow in a tent.
Oh yeah.
For Best Buy, you know, for Black Friday, just to buy equipment for our group.
Did that for the past 2 years now.
Yeah, and it's been this year wasn't too bad.
Yes, it wasn't too bad. We stayed
The company was bad, but the year before that was bad. We were in a tent.
Rain.
We were in a tent. One day it blizzard, the next day it sleeted.
Yeah, the first day it rained on us, and we were on an incline, and there was a hole in the tent, so everything got soaked. All our blankets, everything.
And it was like 12 degrees out.
The next night it snowed, so everything froze.
And then it crippled. Then we tried to. We safety pinned the
Safety pinned the tent, our
The
stuff
tarp
to the top
down.
of the tent.
try to keep it warm.
Yeah.
And then the wind
got
blew.
a
It just ripped the whole
Air
tent
mattress
apart.
so we could stay up off the wet ground.
Yeah, it was bad.
It was bad. But we got that camera. I mean, we've saved probably $1,000 on everything
Oh,
we
easy.
bought.
Yeah, we do a lot of work. We dedicate a lot of our time. We're probably the 2 most dedicated people to our group. Then again, we've been doing it since the beginning, so.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I've been doing this for 15 years.
Wow.
But it's worth it. I mean, you get to meet a lot of nice people. And
Love meeting people and hanging out.
Me too. That's you know that's why I enjoyed antiques. You know, just because I people you would meet and the eccentric and talk about marbles or watches or learn something and it's just really great when it's just people are they're precious and they're special and I love to learn and I love to be inspired and I'd love to do the same so. This is you don't mind if I preach just for 5 minutes, do you? I just have to read this one. This is one of my favorites. When I went to the Day Colores weekend, they give you a bed full of palunka every time you come back from the your meetings and stuff. It's kind of a surprise thing. It's called palunka. De Colores is a Spanish word, but it's candy and just all kinds of little cards and cards from maybe your friends and family that are praying for you that weekend, and you actually stay at the church. You have in those 3 days. I was telling him you take one shower. They take you in a van to the YMCA, and it's just But our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are we not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightening about shrinking so that other people won't feel unsure around you. We are born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it is in everyone. As we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same.
That's true, though.
That's one of my favorite palokas,